welcome back to Hermitcraft ModSauce. Alright, yeah, it's been a while since the previous episode, and as you can guess from the title of this one, this is the farewell episode, saying farewell to ModSauce officially, because, well, I, in the past, have just kind of stopped a series. I don't want to do that. I think it's kind of a sloppy way to do. I would rather have an official last episode because it just makes more sense. Basically, I tried to keep ModSauce going after Infinity started, but it just became too much because keeping two of these series going at the same time is really kind of difficult. It's difficult to keep track where you're at and what you're doing and so on. And so ModSauce began to suffer more and more as I got further involved in Infinity. And so there you have it. I do want to say I have done a little bit of preparation in light of the possibility of a world download at some point. Like, for example, the Well of Suffering up here. I threw a lever on there, switched it on, and that has shut down the Well of Suffering. It's still there. It still works. Just need to turn the lever on. As far as I understand, you just need to flip the lever to activate it. But this way, it's not draining LP or anything like that. I did actually, at one point, get the roof on this place finished and the lighting. So that's good. I applied something to the reactor that I learned on Infinity about the two RedNet ports. One that outputs the amount of energy in the reactor's buffer, which currently is 100%. And this other one that is inputting the change to the control rod setting, which means that if the energy buffer is at 100% like it is now, then the control rods will be inserted 100%. Which means basically this place is running off of the windmills that I have near the build limit at my spawn base and tesseracting power in from those. And the reactor actually only needs to ramp up its power production if, like, these machines over here get doing stuff and whatnot, or if a quarry is started up. The mob spawner over there is still disabled, and everything here is set up and worked. All 16 of these drive bays have got 64K modules in there for a total of 160 64K storage modules. So that is all set up. And then down below, I never did get finished with hooking up all those molecular assemblers like I wanted to. The system seems to work okay without them, although it would be faster with them. I did notice, strangely enough, that the ME cable that comes over this line and hooks up to the import buses on this chest, some of these ME cable sections have been disappearing the last few times I've logged in. And so I threw a spot loader down there to see if that will help the issue. I don't know if it is the problem or not. Everything works beautifully, automatically. Over here, all of this stuff is totally complete and works like a dream. From the production of silicon from sand to printed silicon and printed engineering calculation and logic processors to the actual production of the processors themselves and so on. It works fully automatic. There is no problem there. The banks of coprocessors and so on, everything's great. So this thing is pretty much idling right now. It doesn't have much of anything to do. And so, as it says in the title, Farewell Tour, what I want to do is kind of do a little tour of some of the cooler places on the server that I know where to find. I don't know the location of all of them, but I do know a few, so let's have a look around. Arriving back here at spawn, we have my spawn house that I had been in the process of moving stuff out of. Most of the stuff has been moved out. This other stuff, I never needed it enough to go ahead and move it. So it's still sitting there. All of this stuff is still sitting there. My essence berry bushes disappeared at some point, but it's not a problem because I've got thousands upon thousands of essence berries in the system somewhere. I never ended up finishing this place because I got just so far in the build and I couldn't figure out what to do next. So it just kind of sat here. And then I ended up pretty much abandoning the whole place in favor of the factory. Coming out of here, the very first thing you see is this awesome, amazing, fantastic, walking, gigantic chicken house that Cleo built. And it's amazing. It really is. This thing is incredible. I mean, whoever would have thought to build a giant, well, the lower half of a chicken and the upper half being a rather cool looking house. I never would have imagined building something like that. I never would have thought of it. It's really cool. Advanced genetic machines and whatnot in here. If we go up here, looks like basic storage and so on. Got some villagers popped over here. And I'm quite sure that had she been able to, she would have gotten a lot more done with this. I understand she had some difficulty with the pack or something like that. I don't exactly remember. But had a lot going here, and I would have been very interested to see what all she would have built beyond this. I mean, this is just a spawn place. I don't have any idea whatever else she might have done on here. It's hard to keep up with it all. Coming into the middle of the spawn village area itself, we've got this big-time tree farm and apple farm here. Zillions of apples that Slipgator built this place, I do believe. You kind of see his signature style all over the place. It's really amazing. There's this giant snowman, penguin, or I guess giant snowman, yeah. It looks like it's been hit by lightning a few times and partly burned up. And in here, cactus for years. Another Slipgator build, I do believe. Just like this one over here is a Slipgator build. This is basic farming. You've got cotton. You've got carrots, reeds, and I believe this one is wheat. Yeah. And you see a chest full of each up here, and then if you look down below, you see just how effective these things have been. You look at deep storage, you've got enough wheat for a lifetime, enough seeds to plant a whole planet, sugarcane and carrots, and enough cotton to satisfy anybody's need for the stuff. Absolutely amazing. Out here you've got some cocoa beans growing. I don't guess those were ever automated, but let's see. Over here, yeah, this was Mumbo's place, or is. He got in here and he did quite a bit, and got a bunch of stuff done, figured out a bunch of stuff about mods that he hadn't been using a whole heck of a lot of before. He and so on. He did a lot there. And so, let's see. Next up, oh yeah, this would be Zuljan's Magic Shop. He did some really crazy stuff in this thing. Fallen Angel. He's got a Fallen Angel for a shop clerk. Okay. Looks like some of these things are from Twilight Forest. I think that's a Charm of Keeping in there. Cursed Diamond Shards. I'm not sure what that is. And let's see, over here we got Magnet, Division Sigil, Builder's Wand, and so on. And if I recall correctly, I think he turned this thing, this elevator teleposer thing off. But if we look in here, this portal, he built a whole place out here. And this is like amazing. You look at this place as it loads in. It's humongous. Totally, amazingly humongous. And, oh man, just all sorts of stuff. Looks like the center, the nerve center of his operation here. The command center, as it were. And he's got all kinds of stuff in here. What do we got here? I don't even know. What? Okay. Let's see here. What is this? It looks like it would attack you. Okay, NASA Workbench. This is the Galacticraft stuff. I never got into that. And maybe someday I will in a future pack or something. So this would be where he was building and launching rockets out into wherever. And it looks like some automated farming stuff. I'm not going to mess with any of this stuff because I don't know what half of it does. But this place is amazing. And there's something about the construction of this one that it reminds me of some of the rooms in the original Doom. It really does. Amazing place that he's built out here. He's got more of it down here. Roadway coming out into these buildings here, and over here this looks almost like some kind of an arena. Some kind of airship or something here with windmills on it. Are you telling me this is a windmill-powered airship? Oh, man, that's cool. That is amazing. Oh, man. The man is incredibly, awesomely creative. And some of the things he's built look totally awesome. We got a big reactor here that's probably powering most of this place. And so on. And I just noticed down there's a helicopter down there as well. That was kind of awesomely strange and weird and crazy and cool as all get out. This looks like it might have been some kind of spawning arrangement. But really amazing stuff. Anyway, let's move on. All right, coming out at Zuljan's place over there, one of the first things I can't help but to notice is this setup, which I believe was Jasassin's. He got really a long way with the Britannia stuff, which is what I think most all of this is. I don't know what half of it's doing, but it's really an amazing setup. One of these days I'm going to have to get further into Britannia and see what kind of potential there is. That looks like it's some kind of a portal. And then of course there's another one here, that a lava base, but apparently it's disabled, so I'm not going to mess with it. Just doesn't strike me as a great idea. Over here, this I believe was a music disc, or basically a record shop that Dmac built. Go in here, basically you stand in the center and the farm is supposed to start up. You've got a creeper in there, and I'm sure that somewhere along the line there's supposed to be a skeleton come along and shoot him, so that you get gunpowder and records. And there's a fair number of them in here. Cool place, and it's built out of that skystone brick from Applied Energistics. Looks really cool. Alright, and speaking of Dmac, we've got his spawn base area here. Originally built as a hole-in-the-wall starter base, and look at this thing now. This is amazing. And we've got Biff's temporary house here, which I believe, yeah, he eventually abandoned this and moved out of it to I don't know where. And Dmac's place down here. This place is amazing. He's got some of everything here, it looks like, including a fair number of folks' heads. And several of his own heads, so things weren't always super cool. But anyway, let's have a look out here. I believe, yeah, out here. Yeah, this is this mega monstrous, awesome factory facility that he was working on, with many levels way down there, and he's got machines doing just about everything. He's got these quantum link things with AE, monstrous amounts of storage and processing, able to make and process just about everything. And let's see, if I remember correctly, this is elevators here. Yeah. Okay, pop through here. Yeah, this place. Good Lord, this is awesome. It looks like deep storage for just about everything that comes in large quantities. And another AE quantum link ring, probably hooked up to all that deep storage down there, I think. And up here we've got molecular assembler chambers, a lot of them, a lot of crafting coprocessing and crafting memory storage, and some really cool, awesome design work. Don't let anybody tell you different. Dmac is an awesome, maze builder. Totally. I can't imagine doing anything like that. Maybe someday, but he's light years ahead of me, I'll put it that way. Absolutely amazing. Let's get a look at this place from outside. Yeah. Dmac Industries, complete with the Dmac crown on top. That is awesome. Great. Fantastic work. Alright, coming out of Dmac's spawn base here. Here's another one. It looks kind of inconspicuous off here in the corner. And this would be False Symmetry's place. False's humble abode. Okay, well, let's have a little look. Alright, and we've got this really cool design work in here. Glowstone nooks for lighting, and mossy stone brick. And we have an active portal here, so let's have a peek. And what do we got here? We've got horses. Plenty of horses, okay. And that's almost like a... Oh, good grief. Is this like a Noah's Ark thing here or something, or what? But look at this. This is amazeballs. I mean, there's no other way to say it. This is amazeballs. Seriously awesome design work, and apparently there's something down there with beacons going on. And we've got another boat here. We've got a half sphere here, rather large one. This looks like the witchery mod, and all sorts of stuff going on here. Amazing. And I'm just curious enough to have a look down here under the water to see what's around these beacons. The whole thing is encased in glass, and that looks like a blood magic setup. Probably accessible from up there somewhere. I wouldn't be at all surprised if there was either a portal or an access that went through the heart of this. Oh, man. Are you kidding me? Access through the heart of the volcano. That is awesome. Wow. Don't let anybody tell you False Symmetry can't build. That girl can build big time. Look at this place. This is 18 different kinds of epic. Guarantee you. Awesome. Amazing building. Seriously. Big time amazing. Over here across the way, we've got Hypno's spawn house, built with the bamboo and carpenter's blocks and so on, and it looks really great. I would tour through his base there, but I don't know how to get to it. I know there's a portal in there, but it's not active. It doesn't seem to work. And let's see. Oh, yes, of course. Another one with the... unassuming you don't really notice it too much spawn presence here is Carala's place. Right here. Where you've got a little blue box and a door. And everything just looks awesome. And apparently the rest of it is through the portal here. Let's have a look real quick. Yeah, look at this. This is awesomeness. Serious awesomeness going on here. And we've just got some daylight coming soon, so let's have a look at this place in the daytime. All right, here we are in the daylight. We can actually see what's going on here. We've got some windmills, and I'm sure they are as much for looks as they are power. And really cool little house design here. Or boathouse, I guess. And these really awesome barns. The way he builds, the way that man builds is beyond compare. This is absolutely amazing. The details all over the place. He's got all kind of machinery and storage and stuff going on, and yet he still manages to make it look totally amazeballs. Absolutely. A silo, 2 silos it looks like, and rams and all sorts of stuff here. This is amazing. Is that what I think it is? It certainly looks like what I think it is. Oh, and this really does look like an amazing farm. I can't imagine how much work went into creating that. And speaking of amazing creations and a lot of work, for more amazing creations and awesome work, you have only to look a little bit over here to Carala's neighbor, Slipgator. Another really cool house design built of bamboo, kind of a boat dock and sort of a riverside shack or resort or whatever, Slip's place. Simple, unassuming, not really too much or anything like that. But you head back here this way, come down through here, and go through the not-so-secret entrance, and you find the remains of his original spawn base here. And let's see, does this portal still work? Yeah. All right. You arrive in what I'm pretty sure, I mean, seriously, that's a Stargate. But where to start touring Slip's place? I mean, good night, Charlie. This guy is... There's his Britannia setup. And the work that he's done on this, just in the landscaping alone, this is awesome as silk. Get out. There's another one of those portal-looking things, and he got a long way into the Britannia stuff. He got a lot done. Got some amazing stuff built. I'm going to have to rewatch all of his Britannia videos, honestly, because I don't even recognize half of this stuff. And the design work on this building, the structure, the whole layout of it, it is so awesome. I think a person could study this building alone, just this building, and pick up a whole lot of ideas for how to make things work together and how to design something awesome, because that is amazing. Of course, there's more amazing. There is this setup over here, I believe this is all involved with blood magic. It kind of has that look to it. And I don't know the proper way into that or anything like that. But just flying around it is 6 different kinds of amazing. This, oh man, I can't imagine the work that went into this. And not only that, I know that somewhere around here there is an underground silo that has to do with Galacticraft and launching those Galacticraft rockets out to where... Oh, there it is. Yeah, he left it open. Let's have a quick look in there. Underground launch silo. doors that would close from the top and leave it completely invisible. And I'm sure down here in these connected rooms is everything necessary to make this Galacticraft stuff work. And let's not forget the haunted house. This has got to be like some kind of a builder's magnum opus. This thing is amazing. The level of detail, all of this design stuff. You got graves, everything a haunted house could ever possibly be. And let's have a little tour inside. Oh man, the detail. The beating heart. That is awesome. That is truly amazing. 8 different ways from Sunday. And he even made a vanilla Minecraft painting work in this place. That's doing a lot all by itself. Oh man, this is amazing. I mean, seriously, you could... Here's another thing, another place where you could learn an amazing lot of stuff. Armor stand with I don't know what on it. Display cases. Like a library or a museum. This thing is awesome. Another default vanilla Minecraft painting that works, although this one appears to be upside down. I think that's a vanilla painting. I don't look at those very much, so I'm not sure. And the beating heart sound, you can't quite get away from it. Oh man, this is an awesome place, really. Although, I wouldn't want to be caught in here after dark. It's just that kind of a thing, you know? And it's not entirely safe. I've been withered. Good night. And of course, no look at Slipgator's place would be complete without stopping in at Tech HQ. Slip Tech. Oh man. This guy has got everything in the world going on in this place. Let's see. Down. We've got cobble generators, deep storage, and... Okay, that, I know what that is. That's well, you know what it is. The Mine Factory, the Tinker's Construct thing, yeah. This... Okay, I have no idea what that is. I believe this is his, yes, the Super Puddle 9000 Mark III. Awesome. Yeah. And you think I have a lot of storage? Good gravy. You think my ME system has a lot of storage? Yeah, take a good look at that one. Oh, man. Lots of coprocessors and storage and... Oh, man. What is this? The Inscribatron 9000. Yeah. Uh-huh. And then some. All right, let's... Up another one, and the ME Controller Ultimate. The Ultimate. This would be the ME Controller 9000. Or maybe 10,000. At the very least, it's over 9,000. Yeah. How about that? Oh. all the stuff and things. All of the stuff and things. So, and honestly, like I said, I would tour more places here on the ModSauce server, but I have already reached the limit of those things that I know where they are. So, with this parting shot at Slipgator's Island of Awesome Amazeballs, I will say thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.